What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV, and I'm definitely going to earn that a moniker in this video. Okay, all right. Shout out to Ticket TV. He did a video about this, informing us about the situation with DeMarcus Cousins, and yeah, I'm going to give my 2 cents on this as well, man. All right. If you haven't heard, there's an audio tape that is out there where DeMarcus Cousins, the Los Angeles Lakers center, who of course I believe it was the same Achilles. I think he re-injured the same Achilles that he tore a year and a half ago. Um, so he's out for the season, but he can be heard on audio tape uh, threatening to shoot his baby mom in the head if she doesn't allow his son to attend his wedding. Um, of course, this situation is he's going to marry another woman, but he has a child by another woman, the baby mama. So the woman can be heard callously saying no and whatever. So what gets me about this situation is this, okay? Let me try to. All right, let me say this first. I do not condone what DeMarcus Cousins said in the audio tape. Okay, um, he shouldn't have said that. Okay, he should have chose his words differently. Um, I'm pretty sure he didn't realize he was being recorded, and sometimes we say shit that we don't necessarily mean. We're angry. It is what it is. Okay. Um, However, being in the situation that DeMarcus Cousins is and the reputation that he has, this just further enhances or projects the reputation that he has as a hothead and difficult and all that type of shit. Coupled with the injuries that he sustained, the fact that people see him as a deteriorated player, I kind of agree with Ticket that this may be the death knell of his career, because you already had the situation where he's suffered three major injuries in the past year and a half. Actually, a little bit less than that, if I'm not mistaken. All right, a year and a third, really. This is his third major injury in a year and a third. Then you couple with the fact that he has the other issues that people like to bring up. Mysteriously, he and Carmelo Anthony are the only players in the NBA that supposedly don't play defense. You know, I don't know, but anyway, he doesn't play defense. To me, this is what I hear when I hear people say he doesn't play defense. When I hear people say about DeMarcus Cousins and Carmelo Anthony don't play defense, what I'm really hearing from these dudes is they don't try, they don't work hard. That's what I really hear. They're lazy. That's what I really hear when people say, "Oh, they don't play defense. They're lazy." That's what they really mean. Because you can't call out this guy or Carmelo for not playing defense, but yet I don't hear people call out James Harden enough for his, you know, meandering on the defensive end. I mean, he's like stepping fetching on the defensive end, but people don't call it out because he averaged 36 points per game last year. But you know, having said all of this about DeMarcus Cousins, and he shouldn't have said this, whatever. That's your kid. That's your child, and this is the what should be the most one of the most important moments, aside from having your kids. One of the most important moments in his life, and he wanted his child there, and she callously said no. She knew the whole situation. Like she set the whole situation up. She knows that he's in a situation right now where financially he's of no value to her anymore. You know what I'm saying? And there's I got to go there with this too. There's a certain scummy, fucking fetid element of women. Don't get me wrong. I love black women, but there's a certain gold digger, fetid, scumbag element when it comes to some of our women in our community that I cannot stand. They're pieces of shit wrapped up in a nice exterior. They're devils. Death by Temptation in reality, if you ever seen that movie. And unfortunately, a lot of brothers fall for these types of chicks. You know what I'm saying? They're scumbags. They're not faithful. They're not loyal. They're narcissistic. They're narcissists. They're only about themselves. And if you, I'm gonna put it like this. I'm even willing to go as far as to say that some of these women are sociopaths. They do not care about others. They only care about themselves. Okay, it's beyond narcissism. They honestly do not care about anybody other than themselves, which is one of the most textbook signs of narcissism. Of sociopathy. But because they are beautiful women, men don't see it. You know what I'm saying? But in their heart of hearts, they're, aside from not being a murderer, not too different from Ted Bundy. They're manipulative. They're charming. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but because they're so beautiful and they got a fat ass and big titties, and the pussy's good, you look past the fact that people have told you about this chick that she's scandalous. So now you're in the situation that you're in where you see her for what she truly is, which is a piece of shit, scumbag. And now she's doing something where now that you're no longer of any value to her financially, she's doing something to ruin you or try to ruin you. And let me say this too in conclusion. This is out there to the racists, because there are going to be some racists out there. I noticed that you racist motherfuckers, right? You change your perception when you change your perception of the situation when the victim of the extortion slash setup is white or black. See, with DeMarcus Cousins, you're going to call him an animal. You're going to call him filth. You're going to call him all this shit, right? Animal need to be locked up and all this type of shit. Niggas are all animals. Niggas are the filth of society. But when Donald Sterling was recorded without his knowledge, and he was saying all these filthy things, you guys, instead of going after Sterling, you guys attacked the woman who was recording it. Oh, this is an invasion of privacy. Oh, he would have never said these things if he knew he was being recorded. He would have never said that. Oh my God, he would have never said these things if he knew he was being recorded, because you can relate to being a racist piece of shit who choose your words wisely when you know you're being recorded. So you can relate to that. And see, if DeMarcus Cousins knew he was being recorded, he wouldn't have said these things. And also, I notice this is all over the internet, all over social media, different various websites that cover sports, and some that don't even really cover sports. But yet, a week and a half ago, or whatever it was, when that videotape came out of Conor McGregor punching that old man in the face, I really didn't see too many websites covering it. Not really, except for us, right? Didn't really see too many people talk about it. And Conor McGregor is a career criminal, by the way. Career criminal. And then you got the nerve to say that we're paranoid about white supremacy and having the complexion for protection. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. But all in all, To summarize how I feel about this, DeMarcus Cousins was wrong in what he said. Okay, he was wrong in what he said. It was a heat of the moment type situation. He probably already had some prior resentments towards her. You know what I'm saying? She's probably said some things to him that were hurtful, and she purposely said something that she knew would get a reaction out of him, and she recorded it and she put it out there, and it's probably gonna get a bag from it. You know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna be worth it in the end. It's not gonna be worth it in the end, and you know it is what it is. Um, you know, but unfortunately, I think Ticket might be right that this might spell the end of his career, man. It really might. And in the PC society that we live in now, yeah, this might not. This might be the end, and it'll be a sad end. And I really don't. I really don't want to go there with this. I really don't. But all I'm gonna say is this: with the injuries that he's going through right now, as tough as injuries can be to come back from, plus I'm pretty sure DeMarcus may be going through some financial issues. Maybe I can't say that for sure. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. But I'm just guessing he might be having some financial issues. Plus, the guy wants to come back in the NBA. This might be a tough time for him personally, a really tough time, and he needs to get rid of all of these negative. See, but this goes, you know, this goes without saying, man. This is why we gotta choose wisely people who we fuck with, man. You know, I know he loved his kid, man, but I'm pretty sure this is the type of woman that he probably wishes he never stuck his dick in. You know what I'm saying? Um, but that's it, man. You know, he just needs some people around his life real positive right now before anything bad happens. You know what I mean? I don't want to go there with it, but we've seen how some of this shit can happen. You know what I'm saying? All I'm gonna say is, if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you're too young to remember, Google Ray Caruth. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't want any situation like that to happen to DeMarcus Cousins, because it would be truly, truly, truly sad. Truly. Okay. So that's all I got to say about this, man. If you like my content, hit up the Cash App, the PayPal, man. If you choose to, you know what I'm saying? If you want to donate to this channel, I have the Patreon. I try to upload on there as frequently as possible. I uploaded 2 videos yesterday. Um, for the very low price of only $2 per month, man. So tell me what you guys think about the video.